You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. Several Tamaqua area football players involved in a hazing incident last week have been placed on suspension. School officials said the incident happened back on November 4th inside of the football house on the edge of campus. The team forfeited its playoff game the following day. School administrators, campus police, and the Tamaqua Area Police Department immediately launched an investigation into the could face possible expulsion. Parents and students will have the opportunity to make public comment during Tuesday night's school board meeting. A Wednesday morning fire at a Rush Township plant has been ruled accidental. Firefighters were called to 87 Tide Road around 9:30 a.m. for a report of a commercial structure fire at Highwood, USA. The fire said to have started in a stack of plastic pallets and wood outside of the building. High columns of smoke could be seen coming from the business that makes furniture products from recycled plastics. Around 100 employees were evacuated, and everyone made it out safely as fire crews worked to extinguish the flames. The fire was brought under control around 1:30 p.m. The building sustained significant damage, and the east wall will have to be replaced. A 27-year-old woman sustained multiple stab wounds during an assault Wednesday afternoon in Pottsville. Police were called to 810 West Race Street shortly before 3 p.m. for a report of a stabbing. The victim was found with bruises, stab wounds, and defensive wounds to her body. She told police that 37-year-old Kevin Harris was the one that allegedly attacked her. She was treated on scene, then taken to a local hospital. Harris was arrested and charged with aggravated assault, simple assault, and recklessly endangering another person. He was taken to Schuylkill County Prison for lack of $30,000 straight cash bail. A Schuylkill County man faces charges for his involvement in a domestic dispute back on October 16th. Tamaqua police were called to the 300 block of East Union Street for a report of a domestic incident. The female victim said that 45-year-old Ryan Michael Thorne allegedly punched her in the face and threw her to the ground. Thorne was charged with simple assault and harassment. A Luzerne County man convicted of possessing child pornography filed a petition for an appeal with the Pennsylvania Supreme Court. 50-year-old Brian Hoopersberger of Mountaintop was sentenced in May of 2020 to serve 20 to 40 years in state prison. He was convicted by a jury on 109 counts of child pornography and a single count of criminal use of a communication facility. The Superior Court upheld his sentence back on October 8th. Now, Hoopersberger's asking the Supreme Court to review his case. His attorneys claim that evidence presented by prosecutors was insufficient to support the verdict. He's currently behind bars at SEI Phoenix near Philadelphia. Police in Schuylkill County are asking for the public's help locating a woman wanted on drug charges. 27-year-old Shanna Urosky is wanted by Minersville police on charges of delivery and possession of a controlled substance. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is being asked to call the Minersville Police Department at 570-544-6212. Just a reminder that the 43rd Annual American Cancer Society Telethons this weekend, and we've got everything you need to know straight from the co-chair herself. 43. Beating Cancer Takes You and Me. The American Cancer Society Telethon is back and will be on the air this Saturday, November 13th from 11 to 11 and Sunday, November 14th from noon to 5.
Hi, I'm Jane Doherty, co-chair of the 43rd Annual American Cancer Society Telethon, which is going to be held this Saturday and Sunday, November 13th and 14th. As you can see, I am in front of our tote board already here at WYLN Studios, where we'll be broadcasting some of our telethon. Our talent portion will be broadcast from the historic Wilkes-Barre Center inside the Hazleton Elementary Middle School.
This year's telethon is closed to the public due to the pandemic, but plans are in the works for tricky trays and bake sales sometime during the spring of 2022. However, an audience is welcome to see WYLN personalities like myself over at the Wiltse, and all the live music and entertainment on Saturday. You can also purchase 50/50 and lottery board tickets while you're there.
We have two purposes to our telethon. So we talk about fundraising and where that money goes. It goes to patient services. We have a wonderful website, cancer.org, which is available 24/7 with a live chat feature. And we also have money dedicated towards research. ACS has funded 49 Nobel Prize winners. And among the things that ACS researchers have developed is the drug tamoxifen, which is a breast cancer drug, and also Gleevec, which is a leukemia-fighting drug. And there's a brand new Reach to Recovery mobile app. So someone diagnosed with breast cancer can now reach out via this mobile app and connect immediately with someone who has been through the same type of cancer, taken the same drugs, and knows what to expect.
Patient services also include the Road to Recovery program, which offers free rides to treatment for patients, and their Hope Lodge in Philadelphia, where patients and their families can stay free of charge while they're undergoing treatment.
Those are just a few of the things that the money supports. Another important piece of our telethon is the education piece. Throughout our telethon, both Saturday and Sunday, we will be interviewing doctors and researchers who will tell us about new things that are on the horizon and how far we have come. We also work with all of the schools locally, and the second graders did a cancer prevention lesson in their classrooms, so they know things like they should wear sunscreen, their parents should not smoke, they can eat healthy foods, fruits and vegetables. And then they design a little decoration that we'll be showing on air at the telethon throughout the days.
The event will be televised from the Alice C. Wiltse Center and our WYLN studios. So you can catch it all right here on WYLN TV or via live stream on our YouTube page.
There are two ways to donate. Our phone number, 570-459-1212. You can call that number anytime. And you can now donate online at acsmove.org/Hazleton Telethon.
So mark your calendars to make your pledge and show your support during this weekend's Big 43, because beating cancer takes you and me. A campaign is underway to keep trash out of Pennsylvania's waterways. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich has more on Pick Up Pennsylvania.
PennDOT and the DEP have kicked off a fall litter cleanup campaign benefiting streams, lakes, and rivers. The agencies are encouraging people to get out and volunteer for Pick Up Pennsylvania to get a handle on litter.
We, over the last 2 years and through COVID, we've been had a renewed emphasis on litter cleanup and making sure everybody is out there doing their part. In addition to traditional litter, my guess is today you'll probably find some masks, maybe some gloves out there as you're looking.
PennDOT spends over $14 million a year to clean up its over 40,000 miles of roadways and 150,000 roadside acres.
This is the money that we could actually put into some other usage. We have 40,000 miles of roadways. We have over 25,000 bridges. And the money that we spend and the investment that we do in cleaning up litter can go towards paving roadways, fixing bridges, and just, do other programs at PennDOT.
Litter tossed on roadways often finds its way to rivers and lakes and pollutes natural habitat.
Until littering behavior in Pennsylvania changes for better, PennDOT will rely on volunteers, and we really appreciate all the work that the volunteers are doing. We're proud of all the volunteers as part of the Pick Up Pennsylvania campaign and are especially grateful for our Adopt a Highway volunteers.
The Pick Up Pennsylvania campaign runs from now through November 30th. To find out more about this and other cleanup volunteer opportunities, visit penndot.gov. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thank you, Julie. Coming up on WYLN News, J&J is parting ways, and PSP is holding another car seat check next week. Plus, your favorite furry friends of the week. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kits. We'll be right back.
And it's gonna rain out. Bye.
want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
You know, Blaze Alexander, we understand that individuals win trophies, but teams win championships. From sales
to service.
From maintenance
to major service.
From Mazda to Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram to Buick GMC. Good credit or bad, we got your back. So like I said, it takes a team. If you're in the market for a car, stop to the Great Alexander team at Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton, and we're taking the deals. The other guys won't.
Sacco Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazleton, has the healthcare you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super, man. 570-497-4150.
Some things are just better together, like super fast internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi from Service Electric Cablevision. Start with reliable speeds that match your family's needs, whether powering just a few gadgets or a fully online home. Add cutting-edge Plume whole home Wi-Fi, controlled by our mobile app to deliver a strong connection to every device in every room. Create the perfect combo for your family. Call or visit secv.com/internet now to learn more.
Johnson & Johnson will be splitting into two separate companies over the next 2 years, dividing their division that sells Band-Aids and Listerine from its medical device and prescription drug business. The company selling prescription drugs and medical devices will keep the J&J name and include treatments such as Darzalex, Erlita, Imbruvica, Stelara, and Tremfya, as well as medical device solutions across interventional solutions, orthopedics, surgery, and vision. No name for the new consumer health company just yet, but it's expected to generate approximately $15 billion for the year in revenue and will house brands including Neutrogena, Aveeno, Tylenol, Listerine, Johnson's, and Band-Aid. PSP Troop N Hazleton will be holding another free car seat check next week. Free car seat checks will be held next Tuesday, November 16th from 2 until 6 p.m. Troop N members who are certified child passenger seat technicians will be available at their barracks located at 250 Descent Drive in West Hazleton. Plus, no appointment needed. Contact Trooper Anthony Petrosky for more information or to schedule an appointment by calling 570-459-3900, extension 216. If you've been thinking about adopting a pet, well, there's no time like the present. So, check out the SPCA of Luzerne County for all breeds, shapes, and sizes of pets. The shelter has some more furry friends for you to check out this week. Everyone, meet the man of the hour, Maverick. This adult male Siberian Husky is a real social butterfly and likes to talk. He came to the shelter as a stray about 2 weeks ago, so if you recognize him or would like to adopt him, stop by the shelter to check him out. And up next is Trixie. She's a sweet young girl who would never play tricks on you. She has some unique markings that you just have to come see in person. Call 570-825-4111 to come on down and check out these featured pets and more. You may just meet your new best friend and give them a well-deserved forever home. Coming up on Hazel Township's News Choice, your week in review, plus leading the way into this week's final segment. Stay with us.
Hey, Dr. Alex here with another Feel Good Friday. Today we're talking about postpartum care and chiropractic. So my wife just had a beautiful baby on Monday, and now I've got to switch gears. I was helping her with delivery, and we had a beautiful, beautiful delivery. We did a home birth. It was crazy, and yeah, it was wonderful. So now, what am I going to do for her in postpartum care? What would I do for any mother in postpartum care after the baby? Well, the biggest concern is, how are those hips coming together? Everything had to move around and open up so that you can have a baby naturally. If you have a cesarean, you still have things shifting around, but you didn't have to pass a baby through your pelvis, so it's a little different. but with a natural birth, I want to make sure everything comes back together around 6 weeks. A lot of times I'll see these mothers, they'll go, well, ever since the baby, my hips haven't been right. I really wish I had seen them around that 5-6 week spot. See your chiropractor. Make sure everything gets put back together properly, and that'll help you to feel good.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 570-454-7229.
M&J Excavation, serving the area with quality and dependable home heating oil with competitive pricing. Also on and off-road oil delivery for your heavy equipment. They also provide paving and excavation services. 570-233-1898.
No matter how busy life gets, your health needs to come first. That's why the relationship you build with your Lehigh Valley Health Network primary care doctor is one of the most important you'll ever have. From identifying your personal health risk factors to coordinating care with specialists, LVHN is here to partner with you every step of the way. And with the choice of virtual or in-person visits, it's never been easier to put your health at the top of your to-do list. Take the first step by visiting lvhn.org or by calling 888-402-LVHN.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
BLB Auto Sales, a division of Bar Bush Automotive. BLB has deals that can't be beat. They carry trucks, vans, SUVs, sedans, and sports cars, and all at the lowest prices. Bar Bush Automotive can handle all vehicle repairs since they do it all. Check out their specials: oil change and filter, just $19.95. Alignment, $49.95. Professional and good people. Call 570-454-7571.
Monday. Authorities found the remains of 2 small children over the weekend in Lycoming County. The county's Children and Youth Services began an investigation into Maria Snyder, who lives near Williamsport, back in September. Officials allege that Snyder was neglecting her 7-year-old son, who sources say wasn't even potty trained. They also discovered that her 2 daughters, now identified as 6-year-old Nicole Elizabeth Snyder and 4-year-old Jasmine Jean Snyder, weren't enrolled in school and have not been seen since 2015. Law enforcement agencies were at her Livermore Road property in Heparin Township, searching for the remains of her missing daughters. Following a 2-day search, Lycoming Township Police confirmed Sunday that their remains were found. They claim Nicole was killed in 2016 and Jasmine in 2017, and that both bodies were buried at the property. Snyder and her girlfriend, Echo Butler, were arrested last Thursday and charged with endangering the welfare of children and obstruction in child abuse cases. Then on Tuesday, a third person, 48-year-old Michelle Butler, was taken into custody and charged with endangering the welfare of children and obstruction in child abuse cases. Michelle is the mother of Echo Butler, who admitted to lying to police about the children's whereabouts. Police continue to investigate this case as a homicide. Tuesday. St. John's Road in Butler Township had to be shut down due to a crash that left a tractor-trailer dangling over the side of a bridge. State police say that the driver, who escaped with no injuries, was traveling southbound on I-81 when he left the roadway, struck a guardrail, and continued to drive through the median before driving off a retaining wall and coming to a stop dozens of feet onto the road below. Emergency crews had to shut down St. John's and Beazles roads for hours, and traffic was down to 1 lane along I-81 southbound near mile marker 149 as crews were in the process of removing the truck. Once the big rig was all hooked up, it took about 10 minutes to lower the tractor-trailer down with a crane. Wednesday. The Tamaqua Area School Board addressed a hazing incident at Tuesday night's committee meetings involving several members of the football team. Officials say the incident happened back on November 4th inside of the football house on the edge of campus after 6 p.m. A meeting was held that same night around 10:30 with parents, administrators, and police. Then the following day, the Tamaqua Area football team announced that it was forfeiting its District 11 Class 3A semifinal. School administrators, campus police, and the Tamaqua Area Police Department immediately launched an investigation into the incident. Since then, several students involved are facing a 10-day suspension, followed by a trial in front of the school board to see if they could face possible expulsion. Board President Larry Wittig said Tuesday night that, quote, the school district is not about to push anything under the rug or hide things. He went on to say that the district's been taking the appropriate measures and that the students and victims, as well as the perpetrators, have rights. No further details have been provided at this time as the investigation remains ongoing, but parents and students will have the opportunity to make public comment during next Tuesday night's school board meeting. Thursday. Officials at the new Wilkes-Barre area high school are addressing issues of fights among the student body. Videos are circulating on social media depicting fights at the school, causing alarm among the students and parents. One student was reportedly taken out of the building by ambulance Tuesday after she was allegedly attacked in the hallway by another student. School administrators said around 10 fights have occurred since the new school opened up back in September, but that number is actually lower compared to when the 3 separate high schools were in operation. The new high school has security measures in place, including metal detectors, cameras, and security staff. Friday. A Wednesday morning fire at a Rush Township plant has been ruled accidental. Firefighters were called to 87 Tide Road around 9:30 a.m. for report of a commercial structure fire at Highwood, USA. The fire is said to have started in a stack of plastic pallets and wood outside of the building. High columns of smoke could be seen coming from the business that makes furniture products from recycled plastics. Around 100 employees were evacuated, and everyone made it out safely as fire crews worked to extinguish the flames. The fire was brought under control around 1:30 p.m. The building sustained significant damage, and the east wall will have to be replaced. That's it for your week in review, here on Wyln News.
Your health has never been more important. That's why Lehigh Valley Health Network is making it easier than ever to take control with MyLVHN, your digital health partner. MyLVHN allows you to schedule appointments right from the palm of your hand, message your doctor questions, and even see an LVHN provider from the comfort of your home through video visits. With MyLVHN, you have on-demand access to your health anytime, anywhere. To learn more or to sign up, visit lvhn.org/mylvhn.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Family owned in over 60 years, serving the Northeast Pennsylvania area, and a specialized business elite dealer. Shop our large selection of box trucks and dump trucks of all sizes today, all in stock and ready for work. Plus, fully equipped service and body shop departments that will work around your business needs. And when you buy before the end of the year, you could qualify for considerable tax savings. For all your commercial and fleet needs, visit Fairway Chevy in Hazleton today.
No matter how busy life gets, your health needs to come first. That's why the relationship you build with your Lehigh Valley Health Network primary care doctor is one of the most important you'll ever have. From identifying your personal health risk factors to coordinating care with specialists, LVHN is here to partner with you every step of the way. And with the choice of virtual or in-person visits, it's never been easier to put your health at the top of your to-do list. Take the first step by visiting lvhn.org or by calling 888-402-LVHN.
Two Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783. Membership opportunities are now available at the Valley Country Club, 79 Country Club Lane in Sugarloaf. Clubhouse upgrades are in progress and will be ready for the spring. Call Frank Radis for details at 570-233-5328.
Wyln's going behind the scenes to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders. So, Mayor Paul Hadzik's leading the way again to wrap up this week's series.
And welcome back to this week's final segment of Leading the Way with Paul Hadzik, the Mayor of Weatherly. So, looking towards the future, what else is in store? What else is there? I know we've discussed a couple things, but why don't you tell me? I've heard there's a few projects going on.
Yeah, we have actually quite a few projects going on. And there's one other project that we're looking at
and that is out at the park. Our dam is losing water and the wall leaks. And it doesn't sound like a big project, but when you start bidding over $25,000, now you got to go prevailing wage, and that puts the price up. So you may just need a patch that's going to cost $100,000. Well, there's a lot of things that we could use $100,000 for. And the other future project I have for my remaining time as mayor is there will not be any tax increases. I know they hear that from everybody, but they're usually running. I'm in, and I'm telling you, no tax increase. That's it.
All right. All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us this week. An even bigger thank you to our guest, Mayor Paul Hadzik.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great weekend. Best of luck. Best of life. Good night.
That's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.